Welcome to the ABI Snapshot, where we spotlight critical findings and the latest research from our global team of analysts. In this snapshot, we're speaking with supply chain management and logistics principal analyst Susan Beardsley, who will answer key questions about her latest research on cold chain growth across the supply chain. Welcome, Susan.
Thank you, Deb.
You're welcome. So let's dive in and start at the beginning.
Great.
What do we mean by the term cold chain logistics?
Sure, Deb. Cold chain logistics is the technology and process that allows for the safe transport of temperature-sensitive goods and products along the supply chain. Basically, any product known to be or labeled perishable will need cold chain management. Think meat, dairy, produce, medical supplies, and pharmaceuticals. As you can imagine, cold chain track and monitor telematics is crucial to track, evaluate, and maintain the link between temperature and perishability.
So cold chain telematics were responsible for the successful transport of all the COVID-19 vaccines, correct?
Yes, absolutely. The last 2 years have seen massive disruptions across the supply chain, highlighting the critical role cold chain plays in supply systems for pharma, but also food and chemicals. Given the importance placed on data for traceability and efficacy, cold chain adoption will continue to increase, with the pharma market being a particularly lucrative sector for cold chain tech suppliers. In fact, worldwide, cold chain track and monitor telematics revenue will exceed $700 billion in the next 5 years by 2027.
Wow. What are the drivers for that growth?
There really are a few key drivers. First, COVID accelerated e-commerce growth by about 5 years with an 11% year-over-year increase in global online sales. There is an increasing demand for perishable products, which is causing an increased demand for cold chain, both warehousing and transportation. There's also increasing consumer demand for fresh products and temperature-sensitive pharmaceutical products. Product specialization and sensitivity is growing. Cold chain storage and ultra cold chain storage conditions are required for growing numbers of vaccines and biological pharma products. And finally, there's an increasing cold chain regulatory compliance environment.
What technologies are involved in cold chain tracking and monitoring?
Deb, they're a combination of hardware like IoT sensors, data loggers and trackers, and software. Cloud platforms and blockchain are essential for a complete cold chain solution end to end.
Sounds complicated to bring it all together.
Well, thanks for asking for that, Deb. Technology suppliers are successfully supporting both manufacturers and logistics companies to further digitize their cold chain operations, as continuing supply chain challenges have highlighted the need for end-to-end collaboration.
Wow, good stuff. Thanks so much, Susan. For a deeper dive into our full PT 2541 report, Cold Chain Growth Across the Supply Chain, visit ABIresearch.com.